ain't got time for all the pleasantries. Let me get everybody ass up here. I'm okay. That came off kind of bad, but hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
Hey.
Look.
Hey, good evening.
I just want to say, like, this has been a Monday. I got a story to tell. Like, have y'all ever had a day where it starts off kind of shaky and you just feel like it's just gonna continue to go?
What?
And I had to catch myself because, like, I worked out this morning and I have 2 lockers, one in the office and one in the locker room. And I have one of those thin travel locks that I had on my locker. Tell me why I popped that thing open, my whole toiletry bag and everything gone.
Somebody stole your toiletries?
Yep, stole my toiletries. And then I even had a jar of leave-in conditioner. Just to, like, that's why my head looks so fucked up now. Just enough for one last day. They took that shit too. I'm just like, the toiletry bag, I can understand. The leave-in conditioner, though.
I must say, you got the homeless people down at your job. Like, why are they still in conditioner and toiletries? What is that?
I don't know.
It's hard out here. You know, you gotta get it how you live, bro. And if you gotta dig into somebody's locker just to get their toiletry, what the hell you had in that bag? Okay, because you sit here talking about some leave-in conditioner, and I'm thinking, well,
no.
What did you have in there?
No, but in the toiletry bag, I had, some Sauvage cologne, Sauvage roll-on, and then just regular toiletries, shampoo, conditioner, body wash.
Okay, Sauvage. Okay.
I gotta be smelling good. I can't be smelling like I just got done working out. Like, I gotta smell good at work, even though I work in a warehouse, but still, shit. And
then, I would imagine it stinks there.
And then after that, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let this get me down. Then I go and do a delivery, and then I got somebody sitting here saying, "Oh, well, we're not gonna sign for that." And da-da-da, and da-da-da. I'm like, can you just send that in the email? Like, because it's like something wanted my energy today, and I'm like, I refuse to give it to you on this good damn Monday. Now, maybe tomorrow. But not on this good damn Monday.
The person that stole your toiletries wanted your energy today.
And didn't
they wanted to smell like you and everything else. I don't know what that was about.
Why do I feel squished? Like, I just feel so jumbled up. Like, I feel like
I'm just say right that to you, but I don't want to come in here acting a fool. This is last one.
I mean, y'all, I don't mean to complain. Y'all know I do not complain. I don't complain. I just, I just feel like I'm just right on top of everybody.
Is that better? Okay, I'm sorry.
Can we please have some rules?
Yes, like, good God, like, I'm claustrophobic. You got
the Sauvage, that's the Dior Sauvage. For those who are asking. I'm sorry. Goodness gracious. Hell.
I'm mad that T said he don't complain.
I don't complain.
I've never heard him complain. I've never heard T complain. He always comes in very humble.
Right.
Is giving humility. He's very gracious. He never he always thanks the host.
Right.
I've never seen him complain. I'm not sure what you're talking about, really, B.
Nah, she's trying to get at me because
what happened? I didn't do it.
Nah, because I mentioned something about Karen. That's all.
Oh, sweetie, how's she doing? They said she may be getting out for good behavior.
And I said, I feel like she needs 6 more months and she needs to be in AA meetings till she croak.
Oh, well,
and then when she get to heaven, her soul need to do another some up.
I don't think she needs 6 more months.
Okay,
but I
really quickly, before people start, we're not going to have Scotty today. JB is filling in for Scotty. And Sakina is running just a little bit late. So
I'm filling in for her until she gets here because I got work to do. But I couldn't, y'all, with the love that we've been sharing throughout this season, the ups, the downs. You are my crush. I had to come here for your last review on your show. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I would not be able to sleep at night if I didn't make it here to be here for your last panel. And I think your hair looks great without conditioner. So I had to come here just to say, you know what? Let me be up in the room. You know,
I
he's gonna be on
actually,
time, and we're gonna talk about what happened on this show. But I
I ain't
definitely
supposed
had to
to
be here because
stand
who knows
busy
the next time
sad.
I'll see you? Who knows the next
mm,
time that we'll be in a room together? You and me. Well, and I want to make sure that I'm here with you.
Can't stand you busy. And you
um,
didn't text me back busy, just so you know.
What you text me? What you text?
Look at your
I
phone.
actually do believe that because I have not even been by my phone.
I texted you last week, sir. You never responded.
Um,
And when I did respond to the other text you sent me, and you still didn't respond to the text I sent you.
girl, he died. It was a lovely funeral. I heard Busy died. It was a lovely funeral.
hey, good afternoon, everyone. I have a question for Busy. Do
I
you
forgot this man was.
feel,
I really forgot he was here.
oh, just like you're forgettable, but we can continue to move on. I had a question for you though.
Hmm.
Do you take
Oh
responsibility for
Lord, here
dragging
we
Drew
go.
all this season and now that she is vindicated this reunion?
You talk about the one that was at the end of the couch.
Yeah, her.
You talking about that lady, the one who keeps saying that her and Ralph has this, they have this contentious relationship and they can't even communicate with each other. But every second she says, "Well, Ralph told me. I talked to Ralph. I thought they only communicate through the app about the
She
children's and who's
she
coming
said
upstairs."
that.
And
I
that
know
lady
you're
is a
intelligent.
liar. Her and that swoop little thing that she got on her forehead. She's a liar. And I do not feel like anyone was vindicated. So she can sit
I
her ass there
forgot. I'm
at the
sorry. I'm
end of the
talking.
couch like she
I'm
has
so
been doing,
sorry.
whispering in Kelly's ear. Oh, she talk about me? What
I'm so
husband?
sorry.
Or what
I forgot
marriage?
that you live in the Lulu land.
I
You
live in
cannot
the
reason.
Lululand.
You
Yeah,
live in
let
the
that
Lulu
lady sit
land.
at
I
the end of the
cannot
couch and keep
reason
whispering to
with
Kelly like she
delusional people.
has been
I
doing.
do apologize for even asking that question. I mean, how foolish of me to ask you that, as delusional
I
as
don't
you
think it's
are.
foolish of you. You are foolish. No, Ashanti. I don't think it's foolish. You are
Oh no.
foolish.
Well, if I'm foolish, I get it
It's
from you.
really up the alley of the questions that you would ask. Your kind. That's why you stay off camera because you know you look a fool.
No, bitch. The reason why I'm off camera
Oh
is
no, I'm a
because I'm
Oh,
breathing.
oh, what? Oh,
We can go there if you want. I
oh,
just
let's
asked
go.
a
Oh
question.
I'll meet you at
my.
the corner and
Oh,
help
wait
you
a
help me.
minute.
Well, I do declare, JoJo. Where that come from, friend?
He been missing me too.
Oh my.
okay. So, with all of that being said, y'all know
You
we
better
finna
not
lose
do it.
T for a
You
minute. We
better
finna
not
lose
do it.
T,
I
but
swear to God, where the shit? Where the shit at? They
we
done
about
moved shit around so I couldn't get the hell out of here. Where the hell is it? You know what? I got.
Just stay for a little while, T. Just stay for a little while. Oh shit. I got a stain on
oh
my
shit.
shirt. Mm-mm.
Oh, all right. Okay, back
She get
to
on my nerves. Didn't he just
oh,
get finished saying he don't complain? Didn't he just get finished saying he don't complain?
He didn't complain. He left abruptly.
That's
okay.
true.
Just
He
like you're
did
about to get
leave.
out of here abruptly.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. You
So
want to just kiss and make up,
I'm coming. Listen,
JoJo?
I'm coming for your ass all night. Long as you up on
Well,
this
good
queen, I'ma
luck. You
come for your
gotta
ass.
figure out how to catch
okay,
I
me.
got time today.
can we get through the tweets of the week first?
Thank you, JoJo. Stop interrupting y'all.
Oh, I know you ain't talking, Mr. Loudmouth, over talking, loud as hell, won't let anybody get their thoughts out.
And I'm sure you
You're
over there
telling me I'm
looking like a
interrupting?
clown. Did you get your hair done today?
Oh, where's your hairline? Let me see yours, bitch.
We've
Since
already
you want to
gone
come
through
for
this,
me.
Mr. I'm off cam.
Oh my goodness, children. Go ahead,
Okay,
y'all.
so the first tweet, Phaedra being shocked that Brit didn't show up, but skipped the Married to Medicine reunion.
Right. I don't feel like Phaedra should have been able to answer. Like, I don't feel like Phaedra should have been addressed through that whole thing. Girl, you literally just did the same thing 3 months ago.
I mean, I don't know because I didn't watch the Married to Medicine. I think I watched maybe one episode because everybody was talking about it. And I think that was the one with Contessa was trying to get at Heavenly. I think that was the only one that I watched.
You talk
Well,
about a representative candidate heavily. She was trying to beat her ass. That's the only one you watched. That was like in the middle of the season ish.
Well, no, I'm saying because I didn't want to watch nothing that fraud was in. But I heard so many people talking about contestant. I'm like, you know what? Let me watch this episode and just see. Because they was like, she knocked Jackie Italy ass down, broke 2 hips. Like, I just had to watch.
Sure did.
So there's that. So she missed the reunion. Okay. Can't say that I'm surprised, but all right.
Remember, she called them mean girls. You'll never get to the mean girls. They'll take you down.
That's why a lot of people were like, how did she get her job back on Atlanta? And she didn't even finish on Married to Medicine. But anyway, child, I digress.
So the next one is, so Phaedra been there for 10 days and got second seat, but Drew Sidora, who's been carrying this whole season, is all the way at the end of the couch. Make it make sense.
I know. And Drew's wide ass back. She should. And I don't understand.
I agree on that one.
She's so far down the road, but who knows? JoJo, why you think that bad belt body is all the way at the end of the couch?
You are such
Kelly.
You know what? You are such a negative hater. You are coming for her. Why are you coming for her body now, sir?
I'll do whatever it takes. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about her. So answer the question. Why do you think that whale was
if you let me answer it and stop talking, Jesus, you be saying stuff, but words don't be coming out of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Anyways, the reason why I said that is because I feel like that she did put in some work this season. Contrary to what everybody else believe, I feel like that she actually do put in work. You know, she gave us the breakdown.
I do think Drew was robbed. I think Drew was definitely robbed. She should not have been at the end of that couch. I agree.
I mean, listen, at least give her a seat over Kelly. I mean, granted, okay, you got Shamea there. Well, honestly, Shamea shouldn't even have first share, but give her at least a couple seats up.
I mean, but if you think about in the grand scheme of how the seating was, where should Drew have sat?
No. With the seating, they could have switched Drew and Kelly. Because sitting Drew over there on Porsha's couch up, like, because we didn't know that there was going to be that performative act of let me give you a hug. Didn't know that was going to happen because you would need her between Angela. You need Angela between her and Shamea because there's issues there. So it could have went Shamea, Angela, Drew, then Kelly.
Porsha owned this reunion. As much as I hate the girl, she
absolutely not. Porsha line ass.
I didn't say she was telling the truth. I said she owned the reunion.
They all lied.
Child, when she said, when Andy said Porsha, she said, what? I said, that's what I'm talking about, sis. Porsha, what?
I need whatever cup of red dye Kool-Aid you be drinking, because I don't
drink stuff like that.
Oh, you have to.
You got a lot to say, hiding behind the screen.
All right.
Girl, don't come
for me. Moving on. I think this is something... This game, this had me tickled all last night.
What's wrong with y'all today? Good Lord.
So next week, Phaedra's look. This had me tickled all last night.
Nacho gonna do gold.
Let's give it jab. Does this look like jab?
If y'all watch Power Rangers growing up,
is that giving jab, y'all? That's giving jab.
I don't know what it was giving, but I was like,
that's jab. She said, I thought I was giving jab. I think Drew was the one who's like, okay.
Outfit was a mess.
She looks stupid.
Oh, here's the thing. Oh, they was roasting her on Twitter about the ensemble. Oh, they was dragging that woman for dear life.
Yeah, she looks so stupid.
They should have been, as they should have.
Yeah, it was a very interesting look. I didn't know why she had that fit on. I mean, granted, she said why, but it just didn't fit.
I ain't see nobody look like that at the jab. I ain't see nobody looking like that on the bus. But here she comes. It was a fairy, just like Kenya Moore said. She looks stupid.
See, I wish T would have participated, but it's okay. We got a handful more, and then T will come back when he's ready. So Drew being at the end of the couch makes no damn sense. I still agree with that.
Yeah,
but that kind of is making me believe that either Drew may have pissed somebody off on production, because to have her sit at the end, it's almost like they're inadvertently saying you're probably not coming back next season.
But I also think they were so focused on this Porsha Shamea storyline. I really feel like they thought we cared. Like, I really think they thought we cared more about the Porsha Shamea storyline than we do.
In the beginning, I cared. Not at the end.
But by the end of the season.
But I don't understand what we would have been caring. I was okay with that lady having to reach over and say, what did they say? Because she's so far back at the end. What are we going to be hearing from her?
I will say that maybe this season they have like a new team of producers or something, because it's just, not the cast in particular, but just like the placement of the season has been
who gives you a fool for that
production.
I hear what you're saying, JoJo. Maybe I don't know. In this season, it definitely wasn't a Sweet 16. It just, I don't know. Everything, it just wasn't with the stuff that we have. Drew, she goes at the end. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just that she fit right where she was supposed to be. I don't know.
All right, so the next one, because we only got 3 left. So they said no Brit, get Cynthia out here. Never has a friend been brought out so quickly.
Baby, I said they might as well just let her come out with everybody else. Shit.
Pretty much. And even with that, like, they knew Brit wasn't there. But hey, I guess, look, they wanted, Cynthia the baby to make an entrance. So I'm here for it. But yeah, they should have just had her out there from jump.
I think Porsha knew. It's just from context clues and things that I'm hearing her say. I feel like Porsha knew she wasn't coming. That's just
Porsha
what I'm
saying. Porsha absolutely knew.
I feel like she knew she wasn't coming. She's trying to act like she didn't know. She didn't tell me that. But she also said, I wish she was here to say it herself, but she did say that you were jealous. I think Porsha knew.
Right. Yeah.
That she wasn't coming.
Well, I wish she would I wish she would here to say it, but I wish she would child.
Yeah, she's speaking on Brit's behalf. She got all her notes ready.
All right. So Shamea fell out with Drew on behalf of Porsha, just for Porsha to publicly make up with Drew.
She made up with her? That's what y'all saw?
Child.
It was performative, of course. But if y'all was looking at Shamea's face during that whole exchange, and I know we're going to get there, even when Porsha admitted meeting up with Ralph was just to be petty and not because it was a business type shit, you can see it on Shamea's face where it says, how the fuck am I going to get myself out of this?
Porsha sat there for 2 seconds and she said, let me get up. That is not a makeup. That's not an apology. She said, come here, girl. Come here, girl. Oh, hold on. I'm not even in my right light. She did not care about this apology. She don't care about that girl. She cared more about is the light hitting me right? Is this my light? She don't care about that girl. And even Cynthia having to coach her through what to say. Even when I did bring up the thing, I just didn't feel the girl. Shut up. Porsha's fake as hell. She didn't apologize to nobody. And Shamea, well, you stupid anyway. But if you felt like she did apologize to Drew, you a fool too. But even more of a fool than you look. I wonder if they can have her perform a song you never had. If we had to watch Drew sing to Ralph last season, let's bring Shamea and her family out and do another talent show.
And I forget who said, I think it might have been Really B, but I really wish that they would have done a duet, because it could have been like a same script, different cast. But they could have did a nice ass duet, and it could have been on both of their respective projects, and could have used Housewives of Atlanta to put that out there. That could have been a joint single. Anyway, it don't matter. All right, this is the last tweet, so we can.
Oh wait, I got one thing to say about that. That previous tweet. Sorry. I was gonna say I think they made up. Of course, it was performative, right? But you have to look at it like this. Kelly, Shamea, Angela, they all up on Porsha ass. So Porsha only has Phaedra, and that's not enough in this battle. So it's like I feel like that she had to make up with her, because she needs more allies.
First of all, I don't think Porsha needs any allies, and I don't think that they were trying to. I
gotta
really feel
find
like
it.
Porsha ate up all the girls on that couch. They kept trying to penetrate her, and you couldn't do it.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, sis.
Hello.
What up,
Hey.
Tina?
I didn't know Busy was gonna be in the building tonight.
I'm not. I said I was gonna be a placeholder because I got work to do, but I came to say bye to y'all, and then I wanted to make sure I was your placeholder until you got here. I kept the seat warm for you.
Oh, well, bye then.
Oh, you look so cute. I like this little boy.
Well, damn.
I had to spruce myself up, y'all. I was babysitting today, and I had pretty much been bumming it for like the past day. And I'm like, let me get on camera and look like something. I mean, I'm in my pajamas, bitch, but I look like something.
Right. I'm about to come on camera.
Here
too.
up, girl, done. The girl's cadaver.
Hey, y'all. And I'm hungry too, y'all. I ain't even made no food.
That's all right. You was babysitting.
No, I might have to,
What?
I might have to get off camera and get in the kitchen, bitch.
Half the people off camera. There's no there's no
I'm
rules
about
over
to
here.
come on camera, sir.
Oh, hi, Jerry.
All right, so
Hey.
before we get to the last tweet, this has been requested. Luckily, it was still on my computer because I had to find it. Shamea's progression this season. It was asked. There it is.
Oh, listen.
Y'all gonna get your ass beat.
Okay.
You know
And
that.
for
That's
the
about
very
right.
last tweet, so we
But I
can
want
get
to say
to
this.
this. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I want to say I agree with JoJo about the Porsha thing. I do think Porsha realizes that she needs some allies and she need to make up with somebody, and it wasn't gonna be Shamea. So there you go.
Y'all think Drew coming back though?
Who?
I would like to see her come back. Why not?
I don't think production like Drew. The way they done treated Drew has been like the redheaded stepchild this season. Because everybody else has been on Watch What Happens Live at least once or twice. Well, at least twice.
She was on it once.
She was on there once.
Drew and the other girl who just announced that she's leaving, which I don't know why she announced it, but those two were only on there once. Everybody else has been on there at least twice. But
Drew said it was a conflict in her schedule. That's what Drew said.
What schedule?
Anyway, the last
That's JoJo. JoJo. He said what
that
schedule?
we
He got
have
movies to do.
Shamea and
Said
her
what
husband.
schedule? Drew. JoJo, what schedule?
Hirsch.
I hate Drew so damn much. It don't make no sense.
Hey. All right. Anyway, so Shamea and her husband warned you to make sure Simon was legit, and it took you 9 out of the 15 months to do the prenup, but you were still surprised he wasn't who he claimed to be. Now let me unmute them. Okay, go ahead.
Exactly. That's what I said. Like,
What schedule?
girls.
Excuse me. We got the rest of the year.
It's not that funny, Busy. You the only one that's laughing. So.
Girl, the people in the comments find it funny too, girl. I am not alone. He said, what schedule? What schedule? Well, I think the thing is, what's she coming back with next year? She about to do the Kenya round. We about to have 70-year divorce.
Baby, we
Is this one about to be the tour? Now that
Porsha.
the album's out, we're gonna watch her do a tour. Like, what are we gonna be talking about?
We talking about Shamea and Porsha, boo. We talking about the tweet.
Oh, sorry, I missed it because I was laughing.
So, back to what we was talking about.
Give me together.
Yes, thank you. I agree because what was all the extensive research for, girl? Because you ain't find shit. That's what I said. Now hold on,
Right.
Porsha. Oh, go ahead.
And how hard was it to find? I mean, how hard was it to find his criminal record? Like, Tisa Tales found it. Like, it couldn't have been that hard. Like,
it was on the internet, boo. Exactly. Like, girl, I don't want to hear all of that. And then and by the way, I'm fresh off of my review because somebody told me I had plenty of time to make some food. No, I did not. I literally got off of camera to get on another camera. Okay. So in my review, I was saying that what's her name? Shamea and everybody else was encouraging it. But you said that you heard this from his past. So why would you encourage your friend to marry this scammer? Make that make sense. Everybody knew, Quad and all of them know that he got a fucking history. You can't tell me otherwise. And y'all still wanted her to marry this man. Don't make sense.
So is that fact or is that you feeling like that's what happened?
Really, big girl.
Oh.
Because you said they all knew and you're not going to convince me they didn't. So I'm saying, did they really, do you know that they knew or you're just feeling like they knew? Because it sounds to me like Shamea and her husband trying to warn her.
It's a feeling. That's why I said you can't convince me otherwise. I don't know it to be facts, but you can't convince me otherwise because he already has a history in which Shamea clearly already knew because it was rumors swarming around.
But if Shamea knew, Porsha knew. Like Porsha heard the same damn rumors. Porsha made a decision.
That's
like
my point. Yes. I'm not blaming it on people.
Maybe
no. I'm not saying you
on private investigators.
That's what I'm saying. It just, I mean, like, it sounds like they did try to tell Porsha. Porsha was so convinced that she had hit a lick, she wasn't listening. Because listen, they tried to tell her that man ain't who you think he is. You thought you got a deal, and he ain't shit as a husband. Like they tried to tell her that too. She ain't listen.
She don't never want to listen, and so it really don't matter what nobody say. Because at the end of the day, that is the decision that she chose to make. But
right, I think they tried to tell the child.
She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be online like, oh yeah, he's just a good man, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be.
I guess this is how we ended it out because when we started this season, Really B said she don't eat on the camera, and now she got a whole bag of chips crunching in our face. I just want to make note.
Baby, this is a mukbang channel.
And Busy, I just want you to know we are at the Citadel. So if people want to eat and drink on camera, they can do that. And if anybody got a problem with it, Jasmine can help you to the door.
I'm about to say you ain't HR. You're a panel member, not human resources. Okay.
Y'all heard something?
Oh, not too much.
You heard me, nigga.
All right, so everyone, we gave y'all 30 good minutes of us just shooting the breeze. So formally, welcome to the Whether You Like It or Not panel, Atlanta edition, Sweet 16. This is the reunion part 1 review, and now we can get into the thing of the things. So first off, they was 2.5 hours late. And Drew was still the last one to sit her ass down. I'm just gonna say what it is. I don't know what the hell was going on.
Maybe that's why she was at the end because she was so late.
Drew is the Lisa of Atlanta.
I was about to say that.
Drew been late all season to everything.
Everything.
For everything. To everything.
That's why.
All right.
So I was just gonna say, it takes a while to glamour yourself up, and sometimes just perfection takes a long time. So that's why she was one of the last people to come on the stage.
That dress and fit her, that squiggly line in the middle of her forehead.
JoJo, I don't think the sound's coming from that mic.
Somebody in the chat said the squiggly line looked like a Tyler Perry mic on her forehead.
Oh, dear God. Dear God.
Yeah,
y'all didn't see it when I put it up there. Somebody did it.
Yeah, no, Drew needed to go back and redo that.
It looked a mess. I don't understand what that was.
Everything.
Yeah, JoJo, what was she going for?
Princess and the Frog.
She looked just like the frog.
I was just about to say that was giving more of a frog.
Y'all leave Drew alone. She don't mess with nobody.
No, Tink was giving RuPaul. Be clear. That you gave RuPaul while she was going up.
The time has come.
Squad.
That's what she was. The time has come. That's what she was at the end of the couch. The time has come. Come on, RuPaul. I love it.
I don't think I was ready for that comment.
Who, man?
Yeah.
How long have you known me? Stop that.
I said I wasn't ready for that comment in particular, but okay. So speaking of Kelly, she was the first one to sit down there with Kelly, Angela, Shamea, Porsha, Fraud, and then Drew. So just gonna go through my notes because here's the thing: nothing really happened last night. If we're gonna keep it above, like last night could have been an email.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. I did like. I think that some of the girls were eating each other up, like for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe
again, it could have been
total, maybe 8 minutes the whole episode. But there was some parts that I was like, "Yeah, you got that." You when Nasty said Simon says,
"Yeah, we got us dirty." We ain't even there yet.
They were eating each other up at some points.
Not there yet. We're not even there yet.
I just feel like I thought that things happened. It was just like in small segments.
I can see that.
So anyway, so there's no Brit. Kelly says that she caused mass destruction and plays victim and villain. She's not the only one. Drew says that Brit is filing a lawsuit against her. She's upset about a blog and things Kenya had posted on her poster board. But here's what vexes me. If I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Brit come out the day after the reunion tape saying that not only was she not there, but that she was suing? So if you stated that the very next day, at what point did you know that that wasn't you? And you didn't clear that up with Drew.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I do. I see what you're putting down.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide it to the side.
All I'm saying though is,
go ahead, really be.
Well, I'm saying is it wasn't a blog, it was Porsha. So I don't even know what she's talking about. It came from the blog. No, it didn't. It came from Porsha.
Which is true. And then Porsha also acted again like the mouthpiece. Porsha knew she wasn't coming. Because she brought up, well, that's not what I heard. 1, 2, as much as I really did like Kelly in the beginning of this season, shut up. Shut up. When she was like, well, I'm not surprised she caused mass destruction. Shut up.
Like, yes, she was riding with it. I feel you.
Yeah, shut up. Like, I don't get it. You're such a flip-flopper.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just tired of it. And I really want to stay on. I want her to stay on the good side of me. But right now, yesterday was just like, shut up, girl.
There was a moment where I had to tell her shut up, too.
It was the entire reunion because Kelly is a bite-sized, lying-ass charade for me.
She'll go into anybody's pocket that she can. Can I fit in yours, Shamea? Can I fit in yours, Drew? She'll go anywhere she can. I'm just over her. That's why she dressed up Cha-Cha so much, because she wants to be her. She's just anybody's lap dog that will take her.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, so Andy asked him about the men in Grenada and the ladies being pregnant. I want to talk about that.
No, not really.
No.
Okay, so let me go.
There you go. Yay.
I think he was just killing time. I feel like he was just killing time because that was stupid.
I feel like a lot of what first off, we know the first part of most reunions don't give much, but I think he knew that we don't have Brit. So I need to start grabbing for stuff so we can fill time.
It was all over the place, yeah.
Because I think they were going to do 3 parts regardless, because again, they get paid for advertisement. So I think it was going to be a 3-part reunion, whether we liked it or not. So
she okay? What she got going on?
Porsha says the
and Brit was a big part. Like there was a lot that they probably were planning.
Yeah.
She was about to get beat. She was going to be the me of the reunion. They was about to wear her ex out one by one. Y'all think only those pictures of Phaedra's oldest brother's Facebook is the only thing that was in that binder? They was about to wear
that wasn't a binder, sir.
Oh, sorry, that little folder that she had.
Yeah.
They was about to wear her out, but then you couldn't do it because she's not there.
True, I can see that.
All right, so Porsha says the intention to honor who they are, where they are. She wants to figure the way forward and how they can close the doors. Don't nobody care. And then they bring out Cynthia because we need something else. She says she enjoyed being the supportive friend. They talk about freaking fraud exposing her hood. And then Cynthia finally reveals her man's name. What y'all got?
What part was it that Andy was eating up Kelly?
We ain't there yet.
Okay.
I want to say one thing about Cynthia. Next, if she come back as a friend of next season, Cynthia, I need you to do better with the wigs because the wig that you wore to this reunion was just as bad as them wigs.
It had no ending.
I think it was the wig that was supposed to be straight on that she clapped to the side.
Because their wig
was doing that on purpose.
Because I was looking at that wig, I'm like, what the fuck?
Look, she's just a friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed Cynthia. Now she was getting on my nerves a little bit with the side comments in the reunion, which I'm pretty sure we'll get to later on tonight. But I did enjoy Cynthia as a friend. How did I say this? She didn't bring anything, but she did. I guess she tried. She was neutral with all the women.
Yeah, I thought she was a neutral convener.
Not at this reunion, she wouldn't.
Neutral wasn't really her strong point.
Okay.
But
why do you say that?
She tried, and I'll leave it at that for now.
Well, I mean, I think, and I think what Sakina is saying, even though she said that, is being neutral is not taking sides, but there were times that Cynthia was clearly taking sides, and what she could have done is held all parties accountable in everything they were doing, but still not take a side. Whereas, oh, I see where you're going with this, but you're still wrong for that. It wasn't much of that, and it seemed like when Kenya was gone, she just crawled up on under. Okay, no, that's nasty. Let me not say it. She became a lapdog to Porsha, for lack of a better term. I'm about to say something.
We talking about Porsha. No, she crawled up inside of her.
Yep.
Yeah, you could just say that because I agree.
Yep.
Okay, you could have just said it. I agree.
That's exactly where I was getting at, y'all.
Where did it go?
No, something happened with his device. There he is. It wasn't me.
It was not. It was not him. I say that. God said, "Be quiet."
I mean, we are at the Citadel, so we have to have a little bit of decor, just a little bit, just a bit. Okay. All right. So we ain't got much for that because again, ain't really giving us nothing. So now we get to Porsha. She's still emotional over Londi. I'm let her have it. They talk about
her. Let her have it.
I hope so, right?
Yeah, we're gonna let her have it.
I hope so.
We'll let her have it.
Jesus.
Goodness.
She's still emotional over Londi. I'm gonna let her have it. Her cousin who died.
Well, thank you, Ray. Thanks.
I mean, listen. I feel where y'all coming from.
I would keep it a bug. I'm not saying that the emotions aren't pure, but I want to know where the emotions are coming from. Now, I didn't watch the show. I did watch Roasted Review and everything. And from what I understood, Porsha was doing Londi real dirty.
That still can be
but
her
what
guilt. That can still be
eating her up. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That it might not be that. Oh my God, she's going. It's probably the guilt of I did her like this, and now I can't make it right.
But then you also
but
have
that's
to
not up for us to judge either. That ain't up for us to judge.
Which is why I said I'm gonna let her have it.
Because Londi was on the show helping her orchestrate, her event and stuff, and being a part of Pampered by Porsha. So regardless how they were on the show, that didn't seem to be what they were where they were at, prior to her death.
I said I was gonna let her have it. Now, God.
We heard it.
Anyway, thank you, that lady. 1982. She didn't treat Londi good on Earth. You said it, not me.
But we can't go off of that.
Lady.
We can't go off of her series 100% and just be like, oh yes, she never fucked with her in the childhood. She used to do her dirty and all that shit. Like we can't just jump to that.
He said he let her have it, girl. Let her have it.
All right, so Porsha says that she, has a phantom divorce and says that it's the same as Kelly.
No, she said same as her.
Well, yeah, she did say her, but
it got me rolling because Drew's like, she's talking about me. She's talking about you. Which one is she? Like, I think she made you talk about me. I think she must. That girl had nothing to say on the side. She just kept whispering to Kelly. She said her. What do you mean? She said her. Her. Was she talking about your divorce? She talking about my divorce? Girl, shut your ass. Oh, God.
I just want you trying to get clarity. You just hate it. That's all that.
Yeah, like, can she get clarity? I mean, she was throwing shade. Both
it's similar to her over there. That girl over there, similar to that.
You would ask the same questions if you was on the end of the couch at the reunion.
She wasn't talking to me. She was talking to Andy. She said similar to her over there in the corner. It's a fair to divorce. Here, Drew. Her. She's talking about me. She said her. Is it you? My divorce or your divorce? Shut your ass up.
Oh,
why am I echoing?
All right, so
I'm gonna respect your Citadel because I got my own button to push. So it is what it is.
I ain't even tripping. So Shamea mentions her saying to Porsha that she needed to do her due diligence before marrying Simon. Okay, y'all ain't got nothing. And then Kelly, Kelly asking Porsha about her. So Kelly was asked, why did you ask Porsha? Why did she take that woman's husband?
I was being supportive.
Girl, you was being messy as hell.
And I wish she would have just said, I wish she would have said, look, let's keep it a bug. I watched the show before I came on. That was a lingering question. I knew what nobody gonna ask it. So I decided I was gonna ask her what it was and what it do. Somebody had to be the bad guy. I was gonna be the bad. I wish she would have just told the truth.
Me too. Just be like, I'm asking the question for the fans. Bitch, why you take that woman husband?
Yeah. And
just because I wanted to know. So I asked shit. Like,
and they already admitted to forming a damn alliance anyway. So it's just like,
she can't admit it because she has no backbone, just like those waffles and them pancakes. She just can't do it. And it was bothering me that, girl, at some point she want to act like she's standing on business and you want to talk down to Brit, but throughout this whole time, she kept wiggling around. You don't have a backbone either, girl. You wasn't doing it because you were concerned about her.
Busy.
Yeah.
Give us a second. Go ahead, really, B.
Oh, I had the full screen. Okay. Well, the first thing I was going to say is, and I actually have two things to say. The first thing I was going to say is, actually, at this point, I kind of think the whole thing was a setup. Now that we found out that there was a whole alliance, and I do believe Porsha was a part of the alliance, I almost feel like Kelly, they put Kelly up to doing that so they could go ahead and get the question out of the way that everybody already wanted to know, so that Porsha could address it in the bullshit way she addressed it. And you notice how it never came back up the rest of the season.
Until Angela brought it up.
Mm-hmm. Right, and the only reason why Angela brought it up is because Porsha said she was sleeping with her husband. Can I have the big screen back again? I do have something else to say about like the big screen.
Oh, sure.
Give it to us, sis.
I just want to say that I'm not sure exactly what you think T is doing that is so rude or disrespectful to anybody's channel, but T is doing the same thing tonight that he does on everybody's channel. So clearly it's your first night here. I'm just not sure what you think the issue is, but we don't find it to be disrespectful or rude. Thank you.
Who was saying something?
There was a comment, and I wasn't really sure. I thought maybe they were trolling because I didn't know where it stemmed from.
Okay.
But
yeah, I thought that too. But did you have anything you want to add, JB, about the whole Kelly line on that question?
JB, where the hell you live? It's dark as hell where I am, and you look like you are in Japan somewhere very early in the day.
It is. It's only 8 o'clock here.
Oh, you in Texas?
Yes, I'm in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, part of the reason why it's dark here is because it's been thunderstorming too. So,
Girl, you know the trees behind my house. I thought one was about to fall.
Yeah, I was gonna say about Porsha.
You
You know,
better get
yeah,
the come out there and
Kelly was definitely messy asking that question. But you know, I don't know what Porsha thought. Like, girl, your last season was season 13, and that whole scandal that happened. So you are going to get questioned, and you're going to have to talk about it. I applaud Porsha for looking at things at a more mature level, the way how she's been well spoken this reunion so far.
Mhm.
However, I feel like that Porsha needs to definitely continue to take accountability and acknowledge the mess that has happened, because that's what she came onto the season trying to ignore what happened when she left.
I love you, JoJo. And I do think she does need to acknowledge that.
Are we agreeing?
No,
He was being shady. So anyway, Porsha says that they have the same situation, and Kelly tells her that she was married for 11 years, you were married for 11 months.
Okay, let me say this, because this part,
she kind of ate with that. I ain't gonna lie, she kind of ate with that.
Honestly, I feel like this might be like a little difference of opinion, because Kelly was kind of getting on my nerves on this part.
Amen.
Right.
Porsha was saying that yes, they did bond over the similarities that they were experiencing in their divorce. Not necessarily we have identical situations.
Exactly.
Like it wasn't that. So it's like, girl, you keep, we're not gonna compare apples and oranges and that. Girl, pipe down. Pipe down.
I agree.
I do too.
Like I just thought it was a little too much.
That read was rehearsed.
But you know what? At the same time, though, girl, you stole that man. Girl, fuck you and what you got going on. What you had going on was karma, bitch. And don't nobody up here feel sorry for you. So now we can move on.
I may have pussy popped on somebody else's husband, and now I got a divorce, but I wasn't hiding in the closet for mine. We in the same boat, sis. We in the same boat.
Nah, she definitely won't. He ain't had her hatting up in no damn closet, sleeping in the closets and shit. So I do kind of am with her when she be like, bitch, our situations are not the same.
And I get that, but it kind of felt like she was.
I hear what y'all saying, but I totally get where Kelly's coming from. No, boo, don't add us to that.
It kind of gave like I'm trying to outdo you in a way, not necessarily outdo. That's the wrong word to use, but like kind of one up her. Like this is not the same. But okay, girl, and yes, we understand that you went through, traumatic things. That's not where she was getting at. That's the thing. Porsha was not trying to say that they had identical situations. They just had some
similarities. Yeah, I'm with it.
Like, and Kelly would don't. It's not the same. Girl, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody give a fuck about that man.
Right. Oh, loud ass. And then she had the nerve, and I'm loud, that's why I can say that. But she had the nerve when Porsha was like, here you are, you came in yelling me before you said anything else. I wasn't yelling. Girl, that you speak like I speak. We was yelling.
She definitely was yelling.
And then and that was the thing too. Like, and I know that she did say that Kelly did admit that they did have the conversation, but the tone of it was as if Porsha was lying. And before she said that, before Kelly said, yes, I'm not saying that we didn't have the conversation. For me, it was like, I believe that y'all had the conversation and that y'all did bond over that, because Kelly, after you questioned her about Simon, you was drinking her peach juice. So it's very easy to believe that y'all did bond over something like that.
Okay, so after drinking the peach juice, somebody said you stole a classmate's husband, so why would you bring up you would fuck Charles? I didn't even lie. I don't even remember what she said after that. And then Shamea is questioned.
I remember this. She said that she brought it up because she brought it up. It has something to do with Angela. Angela has said something with regards to Angela had brought it up, and then she tried to. I can't remember the language that they used, because this is how we got to Shamea.
Oh, wait. No, never mind. Keep going.
Somebody echoing.
Maybe it's JoJo.
Is somebody playing the? It sounds like somebody playing the live in the background.
Okay, I don't know who it is. But just keep going, y'all. I'm sorry, I done got us off.
Okay, so yeah, Shamea, did I ask that? Is asked about introducing Simon to Porsha. She now in the clip they showed, she was saying that she was there. Porsha is quickly trying to move past it, but I believe somewhere that somebody did say, and it might have been Porsha, that she's a good matchmaker or something like that. But I could be wrong. So
I know she said that Phaedra was one.
That was definitely said.
Okay.
I feel like it was said somewhere too.
You're not wrong. That was definitely said.
I thought she said about Phaedra at one point.
No. That's why I was getting pissed. Because I was like, why are we sitting here acting like we all didn't hear that shit? Like when she tried to make Drew seem like she was stupid for hearing what she heard. No, we all heard that same thing. All of us heard that.
I love that pause that Porsha took. Porsha will get your ass in trouble.
Yeah, because she had, listen, when you lying and you get, see, Porsha got to get better with that. You supposed to be on the fly. Come on now.
She said,
you're supposed to have an answer for that immediately.
They was playing in our faces. Hey,
I said last night in my review, and I still feel this way. I think that was the lie that they came up with when Porsha was getting all that heat about her stealing that woman's husband. I think they tried. I feel like that's a lie that they came up with to try to alleviate it. That then came back and bit them in the butt.
I just see that, and you know what? I actually went up for Andy in this moment because he asked the question that he asked a very valid question. Like, yeah, is this the story that y'all was going with? Like, girl, what was that pause? I said, oh, look who done clocked the fuck in.
Exactly.
I mean, I think Andy had to clock in only because, again, Brit wasn't there and we didn't have Kenya. So, and Andy had a couple of shady comments. So, yeah, go ahead, JB.
So I got a quick question because I didn't watch Porsha's show, refused to watch it.
Neither did I.
So did she say something about Shamea? Because I've heard people say that she said something about Shamea hooking them up. So am I missing something? Because I ain't kept up.
I can't remember where I heard that, but I did. Like, you know, back then when they got together, it was so many stories.
On the show, they didn't even tell the same story on the show. On the show, Porsha said that Simon slid into her DMs, and Simon said that Porsha slid into his DMs. So they weren't even telling the same story on Porsha's show.
Mm-hmm. It's different versions.
It's just what the Porsha and Shamea both lie. That's why they've been friends for so long.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay, so now this is gonna be the part where I feel like I'm gonna have to give two people the floor and let them have it out. So Drew is pretty much as you said that Porsha's return was a flop and a try hard. Drew stands by that and said that she picked a fight with her, pretty much.
I agree.
Then you have Porsha saying, worry about who's flipping and flopping in the basement with Ralph, even though they're getting a divorce for the most part. So why does she care? And then she says, well, Simon says you have no storyline.
You got that off, Drew?
Drew 8.
That was
Drew 8. Drew 8.
And you know she got her good because Porsha had to pause to fix her dress. Get it together. Again, Porsha, I need you to be quick. You're not new to this.
And I love that she stood in it.
Right.
I love that she stood in it because we know Drew be quick to try to back out of some shit, backpedal and pussy pop on some shit. So I'm glad she stood in. It was like, nah.
It was a cute moment. I loved it. Every minute of it.
As you should.
And I'm glad Drew stood on business with that. I am glad. I have to give her that too.
Yeah, okay, you know how she do, honey.
So then they start arguing over the Drew and Dennis, smashing, and the discussion comes up you know, and them discussing, you know, coming on the show and all this other stuff. And a fan asked if after watching the show, does she owe Drew an apology? And then this is when Porsha, rather than just answer the question, gets up very performatively to hug Drew, gives a bullshit apology, even about meeting with Ralph. And then Shamea face got cracked when she said, yes, we did meet with him to be petty. And it felt like Porsha's whole thing is, let me just hurry up and do this now so I can did this so we don't have to continue to talk about it. What y'all got?
I think Porsha did that because Porsha has stopped beating her ass up all season. And Porsha was like, let me get to this reunion and clear this shit up with Drew.
And another thing, Porsha, be clear. Dennis is Pilar's family. You're just really a distant relative. Like, stop getting up here trying to act like it's just this and it's just that, and you filming with him would have been detrimental to us. Girl, how? They're working. All you saw was them working. All we saw was them working. So it's just like, quit getting up here trying to use that sympathy shit. That shit was pissing me off too, girl. Get me off big screen. That's all I had to say.
Well, all right.
And let me say another thing too. We knew Porsha ass was on that bullshit when Andy asked Porsha about the text messages about Drew effing for beats, and she told us, "Well, I don't have those text messages." Girl, you know when you were coming to the reunion. You don't put something like that out there, and you didn't bring the text messages to the reunion. I said Porsha knew she was lying. She was lying when she said it.
Is she and was she? Because my whole thing is this, and this is why I feel like Drew be lying. Because Drew also was like, oh, how convenient. Because Ralph saw the text messages, so Ralph can see. One, why you so cozy with his husband that you say y'all have so much dysfunction with. That's one. Two, girl, if you knew what the text message was, why you ain't pull it out? Where your proof at, girl? So you can just call Porsha like, because Porsha doesn't have it.
She went and sat with her damn head.
She could have said, well, Ralph told me, and this is actually what it said. But she can't do that because she probably was sleeping for beats.
What's she proving? Go ahead, JoJo.
Oh, nothing. I don't know. I just heard barking.
It must be Callie. She's in a room somewhere. I did laugh when she was like, yeah, when Andy asked Porsha about how good it must feel to be filming in the house, and Kelly was like, all up and through that man's house. She said, excuse me, whose house? I mean, it's my house. I mean, it's kind of y'all house. No, it's my house. And where's your house, girl? You ain't got one. And maybe you didn't get a better prenup.
But my thing was with that, it was funny that Kelly said that. And it was like, don't ask her about
Go ahead, Diva.
Don't ask me about selling no house because, girl, you better hope you don't have to sell that big ass house that you in currently.
That's true. It'll come with a paycheck.
And she is gonna have to sell that house because she can't afford it. She gonna have to sell that house.
But I wonder what
are killing me.
Y'all, so was this the house that he had with Fallon, or did they buy a separate house?
He bought this house after.
They bought that house.
You know, I do just want to say I don't have this connect, but I probably should have had Busy or Scotty reach out to House of Aaron, so those who are Porsha fans and stans would have had a representative up here tonight. I remember that. Good job. Say what?
I don't think she needs representation. I really do think she ate during this reunion. Like, as much as the people don't want to, I think
the only thing she ate was when it came to her fashions. Everything else, absolutely not.
I think she gathered the girls. Now, they did give her a little 1-2, but nothing that, in my opinion, stuck. Nothing that stuck. Girl, you didn't eat like you thought you did. That was a cute comeback, though.
The person who I think I ate up was Shamea.
I disagree. I think Porsha got ate the fuck up. I'm sorry.
I think they kept coming for her. I don't think they stuck.
Because Shamea just proved she is a liar.
Speaking of Shamea.
Who?
Did we not talk about this part where Shamea was basically trying to get an apology out of Angela and Drew about meeting up with Ralph and basically trying to defend Porsha when she was saying
was she dating him versus fucking him.
Yes. This made Shamea look dumb. Because again, like Drew said, girl, go sit on her lap. Shamea is constantly trying to have Porsha's back, and Porsha never has hers. In the midst of trying to, have some type of support or give some type of support to Porsha and, make Drew out to be a liar, Porsha was like, yeah. When Angela was like, well, no, you brought it up and Porsha didn't want you to bring it up. Porsha like, yeah. Like, see, you always trying to cape for her and she don't give a fuck about you. Like, even when y'all beefing, when y'all on good terms and all of this, she still finds a way to basically find some type of wrong in Shamea's doing. She's never going to learn. Mm-hmm. Never going to learn.
That look like chicken. What's that?
It's a vegan chicken nugget.
Okay.
Don't start really being. Don't start. God damn. I didn't get to it fast enough.
That don't even make no sense.
So that's I was thinking. Chicken.
Anyway, so now we get to the Kelly and Brit of it all, and Kelly says that now the story at times makes sense, but then it just don't make sense. Because she says that she had a team before the show. Mm-hmm. After the Kenya situation, she lended her team to Brit to help her, but didn't expect her to take them. Now, my only thing with that is, were they salary? Because if your team was salary, meaning that you taking care of their entire lives, that's one thing. If you're paying them, per session, per this, per that, I really don't see why you mad, sweetheart.
This whole fight is so stupid. And even she said herself in the reunion, well, no, she paid them upon, receipt of business. So why would you not want to... unless like y'all saying they're salaried and you're paying for their life, and then whatever Brit is doing is extra, you will want to make sure that the people does a really good job gets paid and stays in business. So I'm gonna put you on to this. I'm sorry, I think it's really weird of her to feel like, well, I didn't think she'll take my whole team. Girl, if your team is that good, why would I not want to work with them as well? These people said they share Glam all the time. If you got a good, like I said in our last review, and if your gynecologist is good, let her look up and through my booty hole and up in my vagina too. If you say you got a good one, what's the problem? If I start going to your doctor heavily regularly because you said she does great teeth, is this too much? I can't believe it.
You're not using Dr. Heavenly that often. You're not using her on the day-to-day.
You don't know how bad my teeth are. My whole thing is, look, and it will be easy for Travel Girl. We can split how much it costs to bring them in. We can split their time between each other. So they will look when we got a trip out in Barbados. I'll pay half, you pay half. I'll pay for them to come here. You pay for them to leave. Like the costs go down, girl.
No, I think what the issue might be, and Kelly won't say it, is I think that for her particular team, Brit was a better canvas.
And she's looking like something out of Candyland.
I think Brit looked better than Kelly, and she couldn't stand that. Kelly's outfits this season have been horrible.
I totally agree with you 1,010%.
Go ahead, really, B.
I think it's all bullshit. I think Kelly realized that she had hitched her wagon to the wrong horse and she was trying to jump off. That's what I think it is, because this whole Glam thing is stupid. If people share Glam all the time, they share stylists, they share makeup artists. We know that Drew and Porsha was sharing a makeup artist earlier in the season. And I understand how sometimes it can take up time and it can overlap, but they just got to figure that out. That's not a reason to fall out with somebody. That's not a reason to stop being cool with somebody, especially if, like you said, I know she doesn't have a team. I know she didn't have That's why I recommended them to begin with. That was just bullshit to me. I think she was just looking for a way to stop being cool with Kelly. I mean, with Brit, because she realized that shit was sinking fast.
I'm on Kelly's side when it comes down to it. Bitch, find your own Glam. You taking up my time. I don't want to share the same people when we got places to go, people to see, and on the same task. No, man. No, man.
Well,
okay, so really quickly, hopefully I say it right. Jay Shalon TV, thank you for the super chat. The problem also comes when the recommended staff start mixing up information and putting clients, against each other, i.e., abortion gate.
I think that came later. No shade to you, Jay Shalon. Thank you so much for your super chat. We will use that accordingly. But I feel like that came later. I think that this misplaced anger that you have, and to be honest, if I was working with someone like that who tells me, well, you can only work with the people that I want you to work with when I want you to work with them. Like I work with her too regularly, so you can't work with her.
So that gives them the green light to be like, oh yeah, she allegedly got an abortion, blah blah blah.
I don't think that gives them the green light for that, but I feel like what's old girl's name? Kelly's anger was displaced way before we knew about her going to the children's chop shop. I think that her problem was the fact that you can't be working with my Glam at all, and I think that that's unfair as a person who I'm working off a clientele, and you now minimizing everybody I can work with. Now you're saying I can't do Cynthia, I can't do Drew, and these people want to work with me. Well, it's too regular for me, or I got events to go to. That's unfair. Even to someone that you think does a really, really good job, you're minimizing their clientele.
I agree.
But we all got our opinions.
I was going to say, just to close it out, it's just a very unfortunate situation that this has happened between these two. I feel like it could have been worked out, but unfortunately, it just didn't.
Okay, so Porsha says that Brit claims the newbies decided that they were going to plan an alliance to come against her. And we also hear that it was Shamea, Kelly, Brit, and I think somebody else that was supposed to come against Porsha. Like that was supposed to be an alliance. Wait, Shamea said it was supposed to have been her, Kelly, Brit, and Porsha. They were supposed to form an alliance. Porsha disagrees. What y'all got?
This ain't basketball wise. What
Porsha line.
Porsha line.
I feel like
Porsha line.
I feel like I'm leaning more towards Shamea when it comes down to it, because the way that Shamea was explaining it, we're young, we got the same type of personalities, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yes, I absolutely see them being like the younger girls of the clique and all of that. But
who are they going against? Kenya and Angela?
As far as the alliance, this was established earlier on. So y'all will be going against Angela, Kenya, Cynthia, Drew? And for what reason, though?
And Drew?
It wasn't no.
And it was said they ain't call her, so she definitely wasn't part of it.
Right. And now Green Girl says, I think before the season started, the newbies had a pact to go after the vets for a storyline of screen time. Kelly going for Porsha, Brit going for Kenya, Shamea going for Drew.
Ooh. You know what? I like that. Go ahead, JB. JB, I forgot your ass was here.
What? So I don't believe. Oh, not me. Okay, I don't believe Shamea, because if you notice, when Shamea was talking and she was saying that Porsha was a part of it, she looked over towards Kelly for confirmation. Mm-hmm. Kelly just looked, bitch, who you talking to? So I don't know if Porsha may have known about it, but I don't think Porsha might have been in it 100%. I think this is just proving what a fucking liar Shamea is. And I still like Shamea, but girl, this reunion didn't do you no favors.
I think Kelly was looking for doggy snacks.
Oh my gosh.
At least we didn't have Drew throwing doggy treats at people.
She definitely could have threw something at Kelly, because she definitely would have gone.
All right, so let's see.
Them at Brit's event. That would have been perfect.
So Kelly apologizes to Angela for aiding Brit with that whole baby comment. And this is one of those where Kelly, as much as I would like for you to get a second season, I don't know if you should. Because everybody, we were saying from early in the season, we felt like Kelly was a flip-flop and everything. And a lot of people was like, I don't see it. I don't see it. We get to the reunion and it's written.
To be honest, I did not feel that way. I'm gonna say I was one of those people who she was standing 10 toes down. Oh, my bad. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I thought you were done. My bad. No, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm not talking.
You talk while I keep a loving on Jasmine because she wanted my attention.
I was just saying that I thought that Kelly was 10 toes down for Brit. So I really do think that she was trying to be a good friend and 10 toes down for Brit. I think she saw the writings on the wall and she hopped off that ship real quick. And I think that that's what then I started to realize, oh, she'll hop on whomever is she thinks is going to get her to the next level. I think Kelly wants to stay on this show and she'll go from person to person to do so. Once she realized that everybody not feeling Brit and she felt like she couldn't trust her because of the glam score, as petty as that is, she's taking my makeup artist. Now I have a problem with her too. She can fit in with the in crowd, and now everybody doesn't like Brit or everybody thinks she's performative. Everybody, and now Kelly can be on that side. I feel like that's when I learned she was a flip hopper. Before then, I really thought she was 10 toes down. And I was hoping, I can't remember whose review I was watching on this panel, but I really thought it was going to be like a Giselle Robin situation, but it turned into something totally different.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Oh, go ahead, JB.
Kelly's been a flip-flop of the whole season. I mean, she teamed up with Brit, and then you see her, she had no issues with Angela this whole entire season, but at Cynthia's Bailey cue, when Brit says, what about that baby? Yeah, what about that baby? Like, bitch, sit your ass back there and shut up.
Mm-hmm. And that's my thing that I got with Angela. I wouldn't have accepted her apology. And I wouldn't fuck with her ass either, because my thing is, you're that quick to want to throw dirt and lie about me and my husband and shit I got going on because you want to be down with them. Like, if I was Angela, it's like, yeah, girl, I see you, but I see you. Appreciate it. And I would have just kept it at that.
Now, I'm finna say this, and I know y'all finna say, yeah, you wrong. It's two left shoes. But I'm gonna say it anyway. Angela is a better person than I would have been. I done told y'all I go for blood. Cause had I been at the Bailey queue and she came at me about what about that baby though, I'm sorry, I would have brought up court cases. I would have been, and what about you sleeping in the closet? I know it's wrong, it's insensitive. That would have been me.
I'm with you. You saw how I felt about that whole abortion and pill popping and all of that. Nah, I'm with you. Like, if I was Angela, I would not ever deal with Kelly like that again. I wouldn't. Like, okay, you're a girl, that's fine, thank you. And I'm just going on about my business, and she can do what she do. I would not fuck with her no more.
Well, I mean, and the first time Angela accepted it, she had to do that to keep the storyline going. And I appreciated it to have that. Oh, well, this is what happened with Wendy. Da, 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 da. Yeah, after that, it would have been dead. It would have been crickets.
Y'all highlight Yvette.
What'd she say? Is it this one?
I ain't never heard that. Y'all heard that?
Wait, what? Whoa.
No. Know.
It wouldn't shock me, though.
That was Brit, probably.
I didn't hear nothing about that. I didn't hear being about Kelly.
I didn't hear that.
Tell us a little bit more.
I just didn't hear that anywhere. Where'd you hear that from?
Put a little bit more in the comment section. We'll be looking out for Yvette, y'all. Let us know when Yvette comment again.
So Andy asked her about the abortion comment. Kelly says that she never had that conversation with Brit, and it was a roundabout conversation she had with a stylist, and they must have repeated it to Brit. But I had my two side. Now, what that seemed like to me is you told too much of your business to a stylist,
right?
And you pissed one of them off, and they revealed that, and Brit weaponized that you might have had an abortion in your younger years, because if it wasn't true or if there wasn't any validity, she wouldn't have flew off the handle the way that she did.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. This just goes to show you, Kelly, how treacherous she is. She held on to that until it was time to use it. Because the fact that she did it, the way that she did it, and she said it the way that she said it, with her titties poked all out, all up to get y'all was breast to breast. This is when she said it. She couldn't wait for there to be a time for her to pour that shit out on you. So it's just like, you know, that was your bestie though, girl. Remember, y'all was finna be the new freaking frat. That was your bestie. You rolled for her. You rolled for her doing the team twirl shit. You rolled for her doing the whole. You rolled for her.
And that's what confused me with her is the fact that she rolled so hard for Brit. Because like if you during the season when she got the IVs for, she called Kenya a bum bitch. But then in interviews, oh, I love Kenya. It's all like it's like Kelly, pick a side, bitch. Like which you giving Karen's storyline where she says she's the fence. You are literally just a broken fence.
No, we don't have to bring alcoholics into the situation. I didn't think that was appropriate. Really be saying it right there.
Okay, so go ahead.
Real quick. For me, I felt like it was a bit dramatic when Kelly was like, now I have to tell my daughters about abortions. Okay, but did you get one or did you not? Because like you
wait. Hold on, wait. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I agree with you, Sakina, because I said the same thing in my review. I said they're girls. Like, shouldn't that be a part of the birds and the bees conversation? Like,
especially the one that's driving.
Her oldest daughter should know something about that.
Yeah, the one that's driving around here, girl.
Yeah.
And
my thing about that too is it's like, listen, don't you remember you called him a pill popping dope fiend? Like, what if they had kids one day? They got to see that and they got to explain. Like, all of y'all gonna go through the same thing, Kelly. So it's just like, don't reach for that. That's not gonna make me pull on my heartstrings, child. You reach for her first, and you got what you got. So if anything, tell your daughters, listen. Listen, don't tell nobody else's business if you done told them all of yours, because the minute that y'all fall out, that's the lesson here that you need to teach your girls, Kelly, for real. That's the lesson. Keep your mouth shut about other people's business.
Jojo, do you have something to say? You had your finger up at one point.
Yeah, I was gonna just say that I do feel like that Kelly told Brit she probably was having too many mimosas or something. You know, like sometimes when you drink and you just, with your homegirls, they came as best friends. Sometimes your tea, you spill your own tea, especially when you're inebriated or you got a little liquor up in you. So
Jojo, she did say that having kids, she has to, drink. I don't know. I forget how she phrased it, but we all say like, "Why would you say that on camera?"
No, you got some badass kids, then.
Baby,
I heard. I feel you, JoJo. I totally see your side. You might be on something.
All right, so
which is weird. Then if me, which is weird because if I feel like she's been fighting so hard for the fact that. She was trying to take my style and she wanted to work with my people. I only gifted them to her or offered them to them, but I think she was going to say that. Is it not weird to anyone that she still isn't saying if she feels as if she told this in confidence to her makeup artist, who probably spilled the beans to Brit? Why is she not saying I actually was foolish because these people never had my back? Like I did get upset with Brit for trying to use my team, but then I realized later they really weren't even my team to begin with. I couldn't even trust them with stuff that was going on. It seems like she still wants to work with these people and have them around her circle. So something about the story about I think it was a through way that somebody told her is not making sense because it seems like she still wants to work with these people.
You don't want to work
with her. But we know that she's not working with Paris anymore.
Yeah, because
they said she don't pay.
All right, so I'm gonna run through these next points, and I'm gonna let y'all go at it. So, Kelly is officially divorced. Spent $200K on the divorce. Kelly having a bodyguard comes up. Porsha says it's for two reasons. One, because of how her husband came at her, but two, it could have been for the show. Kelly mentions, Andy asks her about her debt. She says that it's been handled and the restaurant should be open soon. Porsha says jogger spring summer, and then Andy went for the alley-oop and pretty much said that she need to be paying more attention to chicken and waffles than she does that dog of hers. What y'all got?
I agree with being.
I think you summarized it perfectly.
Yeah,
Andy was dragging Kelly, and I loved every part of it.
I did too. Like, Kelly, ain't you 40? Like,
I agree with all of that.
Like, you at 40, your priorities is all
And the thing is, it's not cute. It's not cute. Right. It's not cute that you so far behind on your bills that somebody has to actually file paperwork against you.
Right.
Yeah, you on a TV show getting facials for a dog. Like, come on, stop playing. Like, it's not funny.
Showing up with Glam Squad and all that. Like, but you take it forever to get yourself out of that. I agree with him with the question about the money. I did. It ain't that I'm watching, but.
And I mean, I would have been okay if it was just, why hasn't the restaurant open? And it was truly just, I wanted to wait till the divorce was final so he couldn't get a percentage of it. But not paying for the rent and all of that other stuff. But you sitting here putting on all these ads for the show. Yeah, that does come off as being financially irresponsible. And if Andy really wanted to drive the point home, he could have been like, what example are you showing your daughters?
Ooh.
I agree.
If he wanted to drive that point home, because you're literally saying to your daughters that keeping up appearances is more important to take care of your bills and your debt, which is what they say a lot of people in Atlanta do. I ain't there. I don't know. I'm just saying what the people say.
What they be doing in Atlanta, Sakina?
Oh, they be doing that too.
I have a question. Because, and I want, if JoJo's here, come to the front, sis. My question is this, because they did bring up the fact that Porsha did bring up the fact that, girl, I think your security may be a little bit fake, girl, because they say that you kind of doing it for the show. Your husband's not. And then here comes Drew saying, yeah, Ralph did tell me that he said, what is this relate? I need you to make it make sense to me, because she come in this show making it seem like we don't talk. We only talk about the kids. We don't have any conversations. We're not cool. But every other breath throughout this reunion was, well, Ralph told me. He said he ran into your husband. He said y'all had a, so what is the relationship?
He mentioned it on his channel.
Or is it cordial?
What she said was Ralph said. She didn't say Ralph told me, because then they showed the clip from Ralph on his YouTube channel where he talked about it.
Also, Drew's never said Ralph said or told me.
Well, I'm just using the example you gave. I can't go back through everything Drew said.
Okay, that's true.
That's
true. Well, so I'm not gonna say that's true because I can't remember if she didn't say. I think I don't remember if she said Ralph told me or Ralph said.
Well, enough said. Shit.
Either way, is she believing her husband that she's trying to purport to be a liar? So now she's trying to talk to Kelly about, well, Ralph did say this. So should we believe that Ralph is a truth teller or a liar? What is the narrative we're supposed to have around Ralph? Because if she's going to say, well, Ralph said.
But I will say this, though. I could see Mark somehow running into Ralph and spilling all of her damn dirt because Ralph is on the show. Whether we like it or not, he got a camera. And you saw they found the way to sneak that shit in there, whether it was down to the reunion or not. And he's going to actually be on the reunion. So they're probably going to dig more into that. He probably might get up there and say more about what Mark told him. And this, that thing, and the other. So it wouldn't shock me if that happened. And he was like, nah, she lying, and I'm going to take it why she lying, and da-da-da-da-da. And then Ralph is being the mouthpiece because, you know, he a man, and that's what men do.
But is it weird that you remember how when Apollo came clean about Kenya and Phaedra still turned, that man is a liar and he probably lying about this. Do not listen to that liar. He lied about all this other stuff and he lied about this. So he lied about lying. It feels like Drew says Ralph is a liar. Oh, yeah, but he did say that your husband. Oh, yeah, but he did say that. Oh, he told me that he saw the text messages, Porsha. So when do we believe Ralph or when do we not?
Can you get Drew's titty out your mouth? Damn.
In my fault? Girl, I couldn't be the furthest away from it. I'm trying to figure out, do we cut it off or not?
We've been mentioning Drew all night, just upset.
Because I'm trying to showcase the hypocrisy.
There's a Drew door somewhere in that bedroom.
I'm trying to showcase the hypocrisy.
Lead back to Drew. God darn.
It's giving full on hard on.
And we were talking about.
I definitely don't have one for SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm only trying to showcase the hypocrisy. When Phaedra thought that Apollo was a liar, she said he was a liar, and he was a liar. He was a liar. He was a liar. He was a liar. In some aspects, Drew wants us to believe that Ralph is a liar, but also she can also say in the same breath, oh yeah, but Porsha, you lie because Ralph showed me something else, and then Ralph said this. So do you want us to believe that Ralph doesn't tell the truth, or do you want us to believe that Ralph does tell the truth? And I think that what I'm trying to showcase is the fact that Drew is not helping with the case of, do we believe Ralph or not?
But wait. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, even though I'm pretty fresh off of the reunion, when Drew said that, did she say, oh yeah, Ralph told me what X, Y, and Z? Or did she just say that he said he saw him?
Yeah, but why would you even bring that up if you think he's a liar?
Thank you, Nikki B.
But in the flashback of Ralph's YouTube video, all he said was he's seen Kelly's husband. He didn't so it's not like, oh my gosh, yes, he did say that he's not following her. He did say X, Y, and Z. All she was saying was yes, he's seen him.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay.
So I'm just trying to figure out, was there some type of, oh yes, Ralph said that we have so now he said
I felt like the way that it was brought up, she was like, I mean, Ralph did say he talked to him about that. So
that was a part of the conversation though. I'm more than sure that probably would have came up anyway. So I don't necessarily think Drew was saying it as to be like, I believe him. I think Drew was saying it like, well, girl, I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I heard that too.
Ralph did say, like I don't necessarily think she's saying you should believe him.
And what about the text message thing then? Are we saying, was Drew bringing up the text message thing between Porsha and such and such to say that he was telling the truth, or just Ralph showed me the text messages too?
Who gives a damn?
I do.
All right, so I think we can go ahead and get ready to close this thing.
Oh wait, no, Really B has something.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Really B.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm on double duty. I'm trying to love on Jasmine.
I was just gonna say my biggest. No, it's okay, baby. It's okay. My bigger issue with that whole situation was the fact that all of the ladies agreed when Andy brought up the bodyguard situation. All of the ladies were like, well, no, we knew the situation. We knew why she had the bodyguards. We knew what the issue was. And then literally in the next breath, and I know the people in the audience are going to be like, they hating on Porsha again. I'm just bringing up what happened. Literally in the next breath, Porsha was like, well, I mean, but I did hear that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If that woman told you that she was in an abusive situation and you believed her, don't try to change it up and don't try to like negate it just because now y'all not fucking with each other. I didn't like that. I didn't like it from Drew. I didn't like it from Porsha. And to me, that's the big. Thank you, Jay. That's the biggest issue for me. Don't negate her experience just because you don't like her. If you accepted that her story was true, if you accept, even Porsha was like, well, I mean, anybody can get a restraining order. I mean, anybody can get that. Anybody can get a temporary restraining order because you can go to court and get it. But after the temporary restraining order, you have to actually go to court and you have to show and convince a judge why that temporary restraining order should be permanent. If that woman has a permanent or a long-term restraining order, that means that information was given to the court and a judge believed that there was a threat there. If she has a restraining order that has lasted this long, it's not just a temporary. And I didn't like that. As a woman, I didn't like that they're negating that woman's experience just because now you're not fucking with her. I didn't like that. But go ahead. That's all I had to say.
No, because I agree with what you were saying with that because it was very odd. The switch up was quick. Like, where did it come from? Why would Kelly lie about that? Like, we know that she said the man threatened her in court. He threatened her in front of the judge. Like,
you know what?
Go ahead.
No, I understand what y'all saying, but Nikki B made a real good point when she said, I mean, Kelly did neglected her damn marriage, so she said, "Child, I really don't care." I mean, I hear what y'all saying, but
no,
I can.
To me, that's two different things. I hear what you're saying, but to me, that's two different things. To throw shade at people's marriage and be like, "Oh, well, I was married for 11 years. You were only married for 11 months." To throw shade as it relates to that, to me, is one thing. But to totally negate, this woman said she was sleeping in the damn closet. This woman said this man tried to attack her in open court. Like, to totally negate that part of it because now y'all not fucking with each other, I didn't like that. Throwing shade about people's marriage, they do that shit all the time, y'all. To me, that's not the same. I mean, y'all can feel like it's the same, but to me, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
I mean, it's not the same.
But isn't this the Go Low crew?
I mean, and I was gonna say that too. I see. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say that too. It's not the same, but then again, worse have been done. Worse have been said.
Just because it's been done, that don't give it the green light.
I agree. I'm just saying, there are gonna be people that's gonna be like, "Child bash. She got what she got, and she said it. Oh well." That's all I'm saying.
It was just
right. And we're gonna call a thing a thing. 11 years don't compare to 11 months. I'm sorry, not sorry.
It doesn't. And then I also understood, even though Kelly was pissing me off with the whole, it's not the same thing, we can't compare. She was doing all of that. I also understood that maybe she was coming from a side of it, not only because of the domestic part, but also because of Porsha knowing what she was getting herself into, and both Simon and Porsha using each other for, money, attraction, clout, whatever reasons it was for them to get together. So I don't know the history between Kelly and her husband and the reason why they got together, but that's probably another reason why she was so adamant about not comparing.
Right.
So right. Both sides when it came down to that. Go ahead, Really B.
I absolutely am not reaching, sir. I'm not reaching. She had a security for the show, but the court records are the court records. She absolutely has a restraining order against this man. This man absolutely has been arrested, not just for child support. He has also been arrested for trying to assault her. And again, it wasn't just for the show. It wasn't just for the show. Because the paperwork is there.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just shift gears, because first off, I want to say we had 384. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, number one. Number two, we are already at 1 hour and 35 minutes for a reunion that ain't give us squat diddly. So
apparently it did.
Sure. And we finna end this thing because I'm gonna get through this and I'm gonna let y'all talk. So Angela, so the fraud of it all comes up. Angela pulls out a file and shows the degrees of separation. Angela says that you are so quick to believe what fraud said, Porsha, even though you've been through this with her. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. It fell flat, and I was in our Really B's chat because she only knew I was there because she was asking for a mod to drop a link, because y'all don't know, Really B don't know when I be in the bushes until I have to pop out and show a ninja. But she did make a good point where she feels that Marcus and the other person, because they not really important, pretty much played both Phaedra and Angela against each other to get some screen time. And I think that's what it is.
I don't believe none of it. I'm sorry. I still feel like this was a whole... set it up. Yeah, I think this was a whole thing that was set up, and they left Charles up out of it because everybody couldn't be in the loop. Like, somebody had to make it.
Y'all remember what Bertha said? Maybe it was a scheme that Todd set up to come to you with the bullshit.
Because my whole thing about it was, Angela, with the evidence, again, I would love to have blamed this all on Phaedra. I would have loved to. But with the evidence that you gave, if I was in my courthouse, girl, I would have to dismiss it. Like, you feel like because her brother went to high school with him, then you supposed to know him, and then this, that thing, and the other. And I'm just like, Angela, girl, please. Like, I've been on your side. Please stop.
That, like, me and my middle sibling, we are, 5 years apart, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I went to Gregory Thin Bethune. He went to Manly for high school. Manly and Bethune ain't nothing but a hop and a skip away from each other. So y'all from the West Side know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I barely know his fucking friends. I don't know who the fuck he went to school with.
Right.
I don't know that motherfucker.
Like, it
so
just
when she said,
like,
I'm like, ooh, you kind of lost.
Like, it seemed like she was solely basing it on that. And I said, well, if that's the basis of your argument, girl, I can't ride with you. Like, I would love to, but I just can't.
I was having mixed emotions about it.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was more so like, I don't put anything past Phaedra because of her history, but also because of her history, it doesn't necessarily mean that she is the answer for this per se.
Okay, now wait, low-key vibes. Hold on. Says, but Phaedra said the same thing about Athens with Nene, but two things can't be. I mean, I'm with you when you're right.
It's plausible deniability. I think Phaedra is working off of plausible deniability. Yeah, we only got 2 high schools or whatever, elementary school, who's sleeping with whose horse. I think that she's just utilizing the fact that, like, girl, I actually did set this up, but you can't prove it. And there's a man waiting outside of the reunion that she's gonna give cash to, in an envelope.
I mean, but see, this right here is just a cautionary tale where once you do something, you put yourself in, I hate to say this phrase, but a trick bag. Because the fact that Phaedra did what she did, it makes it easy for anybody to come to us with this and be like, well, I mean, you did it before. Who said you wouldn't do it again? Yes, really, B?
I was just gonna say, after reviewing all of the videos, listening to the audio call, I really feel like Alex and Marcus came up with this plan. I feel like they set everybody up and they're making everybody look stupid. I do not think Phaedra is guilty. I do not think Angela is guilty. The only thing I think Angela is guilty of is being gullible. I think she was gullible enough to believe this bullshit lie. Where I think, but I really don't think that it's a setup by the people on the show. I think Marcus and Alex, who wanted to act like they were just Alex just worked at the same restaurant and Marcus was his boss. Come to find out, they was on a whole nother reality show where they were dating and they have a whole past together. And I feel like they was just being no disrespect to my boos on this panel. I think they were just being two messy ass queens trying to get on a TV show and trying to get some screen time. And I really think that's what it is. And I think that by next season, it'll all be worked out and we'll find out what really went down. That's how I feel about it.
I got 2 points. So I agree with you, really, B. I do think that Alex and Marcus definitely cooked this up. But Angela, you said something that caught my ear. When you were saying that Marcus was telling you, you said it took you a while to get it out of him because he wanted to say it was Kelly. So if he was going to say it was Kelly, why do you now believe that it was Phaedra if he was going to sit there and lie on Kelly in the first place?
I agree. I can agree with that. I totally can, because they did. At first, I thought it was Kelly. At first, I thought it was Brit. At first, I thought it was that. Like, that's why I say, yeah, Angela, I would love to have your side, baby. I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
That's true. Now, that is true. That's valid.
Mm-hmm. And really quickly, I just want everybody to know that nobody kicked off Busy. He did have to go. He stayed up as long as he could. Okay, I don't want nobody to think that I'm over here being mean to nobody. Okay,
I kicked Busy ass off.
Oh hell.
So do y'all think Marcus is gonna show up to the reunion with Junebug ass?
I don't think.
Wait, so. Wait. I wanted to say something because I wasn't present when y'all did the last show. But when they was like, who has somebody named Junebug? I actually do have a cousin named Junebug.
Me too.
That's his nickname. That's not his name, but I do have a cousin named Junebug.
It's very. I mean, it's very African American.
I don't have a Junebug, but I got a Pookie.
I got a
I
poo.
don't have neither one.
I have a poo. All right, so since that is
black. Everybody got a black in their family. Somebody just named Black. I got a black.
I got a black.
I missed this the last time, y'all, but I'm not gonna miss it this time. Y'all already know who really be gonna say, but for shits and okay, so again, I forgot this the last time that I hosted because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was tired. I ain't finna hold you. I got a little bit of energy tonight. So we'll start with JB. So who was your MVP of the reunion?
Y'all gonna come at me, but I'm gonna say Porsha because she showed that Shamea is a goddamn liar.
Okay. Even though he wasn't present, really be who was your MVP?
My MVP of this episode of part 1 is Drew.
Oh, I was gonna be Charles. Okay.
Because I feel like Drew got a couple of good zingers in, even though they probably were rehearsed, but let's be clear, all of them rehearsed their reads. Remember, they found that whole sheet of paper from Nene at that reunion where she tried to slam it down.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I think Drew 8. I think Drew 8.
All right, JoJo. We already know, but tell us what you know.
I'm about to say Drew and then Porsha's second place.
Okay.
Oh, I like Andy. Somebody in the chat said Andy. I'm here for Andy.
And it was kind of hard for me, but the only reason why Drew got it was because of the Simon Says. Had she not said that, I wouldn't have an idea who it would have been. To be honest.
I'm gonna give it to Drew too because of the Simon Says. I do agree. Like Drew came to like do what she had to do and her due deals, and I'm glad that she did. I'm gonna give it to Drew. I just hope you keep it up though, Drew.
She
Don't just let this be this one. Don't let part 2 and 3 come and then you just get railroaded.
Because the minute Ralph come out there, she's gonna be looking like she. You
better not. Okay, so I'm going to say Andrew, followed by Drew Sidora. Okay, those are my picks, and let's go around the room really quickly, and because I gotta step off to handle Jasmine, so we just gonna go JB, really be JoJo, Sakina, Terrence. What y'all got going on?
Y'all know I ain't got nothing come up this week. My birthday is Wednesday, so I ain't doing shit.
Happy birthday to you!
Yes, Cancer season.
Okay, period. I guess.
Don't do me.
I guess.
Yes.
Such a
okay.
hater.
Really, be it's your turn.
Oh my bad. So what do I have going on? We have the Real Housewives of Miami this week. I guess I'm gonna be doing Beyond the Gates by myself because the birthday boy is birthday in. I'm getting caught up on Divorced Sisters, so I'm up to episode 4 at this point. So I'm trying to get caught up on Divorced Sisters, and that's pretty much what I have going on.
T.
So you got the scrape.
Oh my bad. What I got? Don't rush me. I gotta think. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Basketball Wives, this show, Love and Marriage Huntsville coming up on Saturday. And whatever tea and news come up, that's what I got. Oh, and also the Chaser panel on Thursday.
Oh.
You've been killing them with the Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff. You have been on fire with that.
And before I forget, because Really B forgets it all the time, please don't forget about the Teacher Project 2.0 with her and Nell Teddy.
I do, Lord, and we're gonna do an episode this week too. We're gonna do an episode this week, so yes, please subscribe to the Teacher Project 2.0. Thank you.
Nothing much over here. I'm still.
Go that train.
Okay, hit you with a train.
Oh, we JoJo.
Oh yeah. Hey, I will be
got her Cleveland showing and everything, just nasty.
Cleveland? There's nothing to see. I have my Atlanta review. It'll be edited and up tomorrow. Okay, it's already filmed, but I have to edit it tonight and have it up tomorrow in the AM. I will also have my review for Miami up and ready whenever that comes out later this week. So expect that like on Thursday. And then hopefully tomorrow I will do my Love Island review for the finale. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. But that's it.
Yeah, I already did, Terrence. All right. So I went out of order. My bad. I was going by how it's on the actual layout for me and not who's up here. My apologies. I normally don't do this, but what I have going on is the Miami version of this panel will be here on Thursday. I'll be hosting it. At some point, I did watch Ironheart. And I know JB and I at some point are going to come together to kind of, I guess, like nerd out, geek out over some of the Marvel shows. We just have to find a time to do it. And again, with Ironheart being, South Side Chicago and West Side Chicago, and just, just the representation of seeing, somebody that, looked like me from the hood in the same city as me, just a lot to talk about. So, definitely gonna talk about that. Might even talk about Moon Knight, maybe some Falcon, Winter Soldier, Black Captain America, stuff like that. We gonna figure it out. We gonna let y'all know when it's coming to you. So, again, I normally say remarks complete, but actually got some stuff going on. And even though Scotty is not here, he is filming, doing some good stuff. But make sure y'all check out his review for this. He's doing Basketball Wives. What is it? Love and Hip Hop. There's another show. That show in Huntsville. Doing that. Got the Yes for the Messes. He's doing music content. So even though Scotty isn't here, make sure y'all are following him, which I'm pretty sure if y'all following us, you following him, but still follow, support, all of that good stuff. We thank you all so much for watching. We're not going to sit here and push 2 hours because we ain't got no time to do that. Next week, though, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be at Simply Sakina's. So, and even though we know Terrence, be a hating ass bitch and shit, make sure y'all bring y'all pocketbooks out and make it rain for Simply Sakina. And with that being said, we will see y'all next week. Peace out. All right.